In this video, I'm going to tell you about the amazing Dolores Cannon, so stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, I make videos about valuable information that comes up in my past life regression sessions. If any of these topics are of interest to you, please hit the red subscribe button down below to subscribe to this channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. The first time I ever heard of Dolores Cannon was back in the summer of 2014, and that discovery has really just changed my life. And I want to share with you what's so amazing about Dolores Cannon. So let's start with her early years. In the 1960s, Dolores and her husband, they were using simple hypnosis techniques for things like stopping smoking and weight loss. Dolores was first introduced to reincarnation back in 1968 when she and her husband were both asked if they could help one of the patients to lose weight. The woman suffered from a nervous eating disorder. She was extremely obese, she had high blood pressure, and suffered from kidney problems. The doctors thought it would be beneficial if hypnosis could be used to help the woman just to relax. To Dolores' surprise, midway through that session, this woman started to explain scenes from a 1920s Chicago scene. Over the next several months, Dolores regressed the woman through 5 different and distinct lifetimes back to when she was created by God. But here's the amazing part. This was being done when nobody had even heard of past life regression or reincarnation. This was very, very early on in the late 60s. During her early work, she heavily focused on reincarnation, which got her acquainted and comfortable with the concept of time travel. Many of her early clients described scenes from past lives where they have lived in past decades, past centuries, and even past millennia in a variety of social settings in different locations all around the earth. She would then spend weeks researching the characteristics of the life in those locations. After many years of practice and investigation, Dolores realized that the memories of the past lives and the additional information she was receiving through her clients was being supplied by a much larger, more powerful, and more knowledgeable part of her client's self, which was their higher self. Dolores established her technique as quantum healing hypnosis, and this technique enables direct contact and communication with the higher self of any individual for answers and any questions, and can also provide the basis for instant healing.
It's quantum. It's so big and so important. So we called it QHHT because it's way beyond past life regression.
In 1992, she set up her own publishing company called Ozark Mountain Publishing, where she published 19 books. Throughout the mid to late 1980s, Dolores' work slowly began taking her into a completely different direction. She was introduced to the area of UFO and ET investigation in 1985.
I've been a UFO investigator for 27 years. And I have found the answers to any question anybody would want to know about UFOs. And I've written 4 books on the subject. And we were able to contact ETs through the normal method of hypnosis, the first part with the past life regressions, and able to get that. And many times during the session, when they go back to a past life, they go back to one where they were an alien on a spaceship or on another planet. You never know where they're going to end up. But whatever comes out is what they're supposed to know.
And if that wasn't amazing enough, she established a communication with the prophet Notre Dominus. His revelations and their impact on our own time are both fascinating and at times frightening. In her 3-volume series, Dolores wrote Conversations with Notre Dominus. This 3-volume series contains the translation of almost 1,000 prophecies, and it is considered the most accurate interpretation of the prophecies ever printed. Dolores wrote 19 books resulting from the valuable information she obtained from her past life regression sessions. Her books have even been translated into over 20 languages. But here's the amazing part. After I had my past life regression, I was so impressed with the work that I flew all the way to Arkansas just so that I can take her level 1 class, which I did. And it was life-changing because I realized that the technique just can help so many people. Exactly a month after my training, unfortunately, Dolores passed away. So I was even more grateful that I had the opportunity to attend her very last live class. And the other 150 people that were there, we all feel pretty special, that we had that experience. Now I'm curious, have you ever read any of Dolores' books? And if so, can you post down below which is your favorite? And if you haven't and you're curious about it, I'd like for you to post down below which book you think you would read first. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see more of you later. I want you to know that I make these videos because I want you to remember who you truly are. You are a spirit being having a human experience. You come from a place of unconditional love. You are perfect in every way. You just don't remember it sometimes. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up so I know to record more videos like this. Thank you.